Yeah, I was gonna try to
Recording?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me start this beat from the beginning because I don't think we should be able to hear it from all the way over here. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. B-I-G-J-O-E. There will be trouble if you try to play me.
That's it for right now. You know what I'm saying? Just a little minor tick. You know what I mean?
That was metal, bro. That was metal. That was metal hard. Like, for those of you who are tuning in, welcome to the 89th episode of Candid Conversations. We got DUI in the building. I don't know. You want to jump in when you're done eating?
Are you good? I'll just pick here and there, dude. I'm good.
Okay. And then we got the man himself holding down B-Town. You know what I mean? Big Joe in the building. Wagwan King.
Ooh.
All right. Okay. Yo, Wagwan.
What's popping, Block? What's popping, Jay?
Chilling. How you doing?
Just chilling, just another day, and you know what I'm saying?
All right. You enjoyed the warmth, Jay asked.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful still.
I was down the beaches today in Toronto.
Oh, word. What's popping over there?
I just had to grab my grandkids.
Nigga, you have grandkids?
Yep, my oldest daughter's 28.
No, you don't look old, bro.
He doesn't act old either.
No, hell no.
No, you got Rick Rubin vibe to him.
Thank you. I'll take that any day.
Yeah.
Easy,
yeah.
like because of the beard and all that.
Yeah.
Bro,
yeah, he's definitely influential in many ways too. So don't let his humility fool you. Yeah.
You look like a party animal though.
Used to be. A long time ago.
Oh man.
I've raised 4 girls.
Oh, yeah, you're calm now.
Yeah.
Been married for 31 years.
Respectful and all that guy stuff is straight out the window.
Yeah. And I've been with the same woman for 31 years this April.
Oh, bless up, man. Love is beautiful though.
That is a beautiful thing. That's beautiful.
Keeps me honest.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We all need that, don't we?
By that time, you've decided whether or not you want to be right or you want to be happy.
No, I'm too stubborn for that. There's 3 answers.
Yo,
right,
Block, you already know me already, bro. Block, you don't know how I give it up, fam. If you want another rant, bro, you want another fuck Valentine's Day rant, you already know.
Oh man, so speaking of which, let's talk about Easter. What's your perspective on that shit?
I like Easter. I like it.
You like Easter? Okay.
Well, I just like the community, the thing of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my hand's ashy, boy. But I like the whole getting together with my family. You know what I'm saying? A sense of community. Like, you know what I'm saying? We join together and you know what I'm saying? I don't know, just a sense of community. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Mostly that.
No,
anytime that I get together around with my family is a good day. You know what I'm saying? So.
True. What were you gonna say, Jay?
See, we probably have the same idea on Valentine's Day. I don't believe in a day to spoil anybody, but I also don't believe in a day to gather with friends and family. That should be every fucking day you're able.
Yeah,
brother, I don't believe in Valentine's Day because the shit's just corny, bro.
Right?
I don't get shit for Valentine's Day, bro. I don't shit. You know what I'm saying?
Me and my wife have never celebrated Valentine's Day.
Oh, you got the one. You got the one.
Man. Jenny doesn't expect anything for Valentine's Day.
No, we don't celebrate it, period.
Even with Christmas, Christmas was November this year.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that, yo.
You know what I mean? It's just It's like, okay, you want this? All right, cool. I'm gonna get that for you. I want that. She's like, okay, I'm gonna get that for you. And then it was just like, okay. Then December 25th came around. We were just like, so are we gonna eat?
So we're gonna eat.
What do you mean? I didn't have my Christmas dinner until like a week and a half ago.
Oh shit.
That was the turducken.
Yep.
That was the turducken. Oh my god, we
But
still
why so late though?
I don't have kids at home, so why do I need to celebrate bullshit holidays?
Oh shit, you're a grandfather. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
My last kid just moved away. She's 18.
Wow.
Yep.
At the beginning of all this bullshit that had started up.
So how do you feel about that? Like how do you feel about like the kids moving away at this point in time? Like, do you feel is the house more empty, or like do you miss the disciplining? Like hey, don't get off of there, don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is my house, my rules. Do you miss
Love-hate
that?
relationship. I will say this to everybody. If you are with your spouse and you raise children and those children leave, you need to reinvent your relationship because shit changes.
Mhm.
Bro, I reinvent my relationship daily. I sometimes
but
act like it's my first date every day, like
so
the first
different when the kids
encounter.
are taken away because look, 28 years we were together with children. 30 years almost, okay? And then you take the children out of the equation. We have to learn to relive together. It's different. There's no kids. There's no like it's a big flip. It's the same as if being together and then having a kid. You have to adjust to
Yeah.
having a kid in the relationship. Now those kids are gone.
Mhm.
Now you need to rediscover that relationship. Even though you can be on 51st dates your whole relationship every
Yeah.
day, but it's different. When the kids are out of it, it's different. There's a different glue that you have to rediscover again.
Yeah, but there's different elements to each relationship that make it such. So, like some of the same things that happen in yours might not
You'll
have the same
understand when it
effect
happens,
on.
buddy. You'll understand when it happens. Trust me, I
I've
can't
dealt.
explain it, and I was told it too. When my kids were like, when my oldest moved away, I was told when all the kids leave, and the nest is empty,
But-
you're gonna have to rediscover stuff.
Mhm.
But if you're always rediscovering something, you won't
Yeah.
have to wait until that time to rediscover it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but we
Like-
do that all the time, anyways, for 31 years. How do you
Well,
think we stayed together?
then it shouldn't have been that much of a
Once the
transition.
children left, it's different. Trust me, you wouldn't think so. It's amazing on how something changes things that way. I
Well,
thought
I
the
mean,
same thing too. Trust me, I did.
it's like dealing with loss. It's like saying you never understand it unless you've had that same loss. That's not
Mhm.
always the case. You know what I mean? Like I've suffered loss on like I've lost those younger than me, I've lost someone older than me. And personally, like both losses affected me in a similar way because it was still losing someone that I was connected to. So like,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna then say you are gonna experience the same feelings that I did when I had these losses. Because
But there's certain things that are kind of written with the rules of life. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not married, I don't know kids, but like when I listen to like people who are in Jay's stage of life, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
The kids are left or whatever the case is. These are the consistent stories I hear. You know what I'm saying?
It's also the same thing.
It's just
When
like
you're
swimming, like,
18,
you get into the water, you're gonna have to kick your legs at some point in time. You can't just use your arms. Use it. So
and,
yeah,
and the other way to look at it,
how I fig- yeah. So how
since
I
I'm
figure
the
it. Like,
age. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
pardon me.
Go ahead.
I said plus what's it called? I forgot my points. So I'm not gonna lie, bro. This popper kicking my ass.
Okay. Well, here's how I was going to make it similar for most people. Okay, when you're 18, it's fuck the world, fuck authority, fuck my parents, fuck all this.
see,
Then at about
Very
what
true.
26, your views change a bit.
Drastically.
You hit your mid-30s. You hit your
I-
mid-30s, and then all of a sudden you're like, fuck, my parents were right.
okay, that I can that okay. To a degree, I agree with that. Except for me, like for me, it was a younger stage. Like
But
It
everyone
was a-
still hits these key points where they're like, oh damn, and it changes. Wait till you hit your 45. Wait till you hit 45
if
and
I'm
you look
lucky
back,
enough.
and you look back and you go, damn, I did a lot of stupid shit until I was 30. You know what I mean?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm 26 right now. You feel me? And like, at this point in time, I'm looking at things like because I do a lot of self reflection. This is my spot actually. Like this is literally like my spot. Like I literally be kicking up here, just like vibing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if I can flip
Yeah.
this camera, out, but
It's
but
a
yeah, like
complicated mess. There you
this
go.
is my
There you go.
this is my relaxation spot. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
Fam,
this
that
is a
look.
part. This is the place where I sometimes I build my bars. Like I just reflect on my life, like what bothers me. Like you know what I'm saying? Why I'm things like things I need to change. My relationships with people. You know what I'm saying? Of both sexes. That doesn't mean sexual relationships or romantic relationships. It's just like you know what I'm saying. My friendships are still relationships to me. You know what I'm saying?
Interact.
So
Yeah.
yeah, my interaction with people, like if I was treating these people fairly or like kindly, and if I was the other person being treated by me, you know what I'm saying, would I approve of my actions? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So these are all things I
but
think about.
yeah, but my point is 8 years ago, how did you feel compared to where your mindset is now?
What I was trying to get at, like through self and stuff. Like I kind of like found out that my parents were right at the age because like a lot of the people I was dealing with, you know what I'm saying, were older than me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want like you know what I'm saying through different circumstances. I was chilling with a lot of older people. Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know what happened. So, but yeah, some of my screen's moving weird though. I don't know what just happened.
Okay.
We can hear you, so that's all that's important, dude. Oh,
He's gone. I was gonna say, like, where it goes to 8 years ago, I think it was more than 8 years ago now. If I go back to like even
I
like
use it as a rough general. It's usually
no,
like 18, 25, 26, and then about 35 you get another little bit of a flip, and then your
I'm
mid
a
40s.
I'm a generation ahead if that's the case because it was like everything was kosher. I was the good little boy up until about
I got
yeah, I was a good little boy up until about 12, and then from 13 to from 12 to 14 I was a bit of a helly. No, from 12
Sorry
to
about that,
7.
guys.
No worries. From 12 to 17, I was a bit of a hellion. 18, I said I'm going to turn my life around and I'm going to follow things by the rules. 19, I got expelled. So I said, fuck. That's what I said. Fuck everything. And then 19 to
Yeah,
25.
sure.
No worries. No worries.
No worries,
19
bud.
to 25, I juggled a little bit. Life handed me a few different things. And then 25 was when Ariana came along, and from 25 till 37 now, I have had a different perspective, a different course, and a different way about myself. And it has been influenced by her birth and her upbringing, but it was I committed myself to being a responsible person before she came along, but when she came along, it reinforced the need to be that person. Side note, you see the same gazebo you're chilling at right now? I used to reflect and meditate with my cousin at one that looked similar to that in Ajax.
Okay.
The one over by the waterfront by the bus station?
That one too, but there was one on Church and Roslyn. It's like Church and Roslyn now. No. Yeah, Church and Roslyn. And it was like in the back corner, kind of tucked in the houses like the Stevenson houses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yo.
Can you hear us?
No, I can hear you fine. I can hear you perfectly fine. It's just that I see the kid drop on her bike, and it just kind of made me
Oh shit!
like
When you're
super
high
wipe
fuck,
out. Like
don't know if you want to laugh or go help.
Oh man!
I definitely want to laugh, but
oh shit!
That's not good
Well, to give you some
reinforcement to make
perspective, David,
come again.
I was sleeping in a backyard on a duffel bag at the age of 15.
Trust me, I've been there.
That's hard.
In Toronto.
I feel you, dog.
I was born and raised in Toronto.
Let me see.
Where?
Originally, Birch Mountain Finch.
Okay.
And then I moved down.
I don't know anything about Toronto. I was saying word, not where. But like but like me, I'm a Brampton man. So, but like I was saying before, my shit cut off though. At the age of like I would say like 23, I really started just like really taking in the world around me, and like how a lot of these older people who were telling me a lot of this shit weren't bullshitting. It's real life that they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And it's best to use the experiences of people that came before you mixed with yours. You know what I'm saying? That way
Of,
you can get a lot ahead, way more ahead in life, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
of,
So,
of course.
but a lot of people my age and like around my age don't realize that. You know what I'm saying? So when I talk to a lot of my friends, like it just comes off like, you know what I'm saying, I'm just trying to hate or like, oh, yo, Big Joe's just like, you know what I'm saying, just trying to talk man what to do, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, nah, fam, I care about you because like some of the things that they're about to go through, I've seen and I dodged. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to pass the info on so it lives on so all the people do the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Go through the
like,
rigmarole that past generations have went through. So yeah, like I like I'm blessed that I realize a lot of like a lot of the stupid things I've done way earlier on. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
true,
And plus,
true.
I was blessed to have like some old guys around me who weren't like no idiots neither. Like they weren't just like idiots with straps. You know what I'm saying? They weren't just idiots with guns. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like if I would compare that I really fucked with, who I really took knowledge from, the elk of like I would say like a Nas or like a AZ, like they're hood niggas or like street dudes, whatever. But with common sense. You know what I'm saying? They didn't like, yeah, I'm doing this for now, but I'm trying to get here. You know what I'm saying? I can't get
yeah,
a job. I can't do this. So this is my avenue until I can make everything right. You know what I'm saying? People, they always
yeah,
had like, you know what I'm saying, a way of to trying to get out the situations that they were in. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
and I really respected that. You know what I'm saying? Versus mans who would just sit on the block, like, yeah, I'm here, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. Anything. Like, it's like, bro, it's just to me, it sounds like you're just like a man who likes to give up on themselves. So I
I
don't like
can't.
hanging out with people who are not persevering in spirit. You know what I'm saying?
I can't even
well,
hang out with the friends that I grew up with in my
when
childhood
it
years
comes,
because they were
when
all
it
dead
comes,
by the time I was 22.
when it comes to
Mm.
anything is anything, you know what I mean? I know a man who moves by that moniker, and in the last 5-7 years, I've seen him make leaps and bounds. But you're right. There are some, I want to say, waste youths that you
Mm-hmm.
can't associate with because they have, like Jay was saying, like their intentions bring them down a dark road, and
Mm-hmm.
you have there's no rebound, no course with them, but turmoil or conflict. So
True, true.
I like, and that's why I associate. Like, I have a bad habit of associating with people older than me because you're right. They do possess a knowledge base that some people my age would not have. And it's just like, but there are points in time where I feel like it's my place to disagree based on my experience in a certain
No,
situation.
of course.
But that's
And that's
not
the thing
out of
because nothing
disrespect.
like thing
That's where
even though nothing's new under the sun, things evolve over time. It's just the same principles under new names. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
it's healthy point of views,
yeah,
yeah.
healthy
So like
discussion.
even though like there wasn't Instagram and OnlyFans back in the day, there was still strip club. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
There's still other things where it kind of relates to someone's experience of today, but in a different time. You know,
yeah.
because there's still things that people are gonna have to go through, regardless of the generation of or time that they're living. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. It's very
But yeah,
true.
man.
All
But yeah,
right.
yo. But yo, J, I want to ask you a question. Like what? Like okay, when were you born? I don't mean to make you feel old, but like when were you born?
74.
Okay, 74. So that means you were 20 in 94.
Mhm.
Okay, so what was what is your experience with the music or just the culture of like or just the vibes of how things were back then or compared to
It was
now?
more open. You could
Wait a
walk
minute.
into any club and say, "Hey, I play in a band. Do you have a night I can use?" And they'd be like, "Here you go. If you bring in
Mm-hmm,
people, we'll pay you."
mm-hmm,
So
Nowadays,
wait,
there's not enough. There's not enough places to go play.
mm-hmm.
you were born in 74?
Yes, I was, sir.
I was born in 84. You were born in
Okay.
94?
Yes, I'm born in 94.
3
Shit.
generations.
Generation gap. What about that? So we
That's
can
crazy.
literally have a conversation about the variations of our experiences. Because yeah, you were right. And I'll say 2004 when I was old enough to go clubbing, right? It was a completely like there were opportunities abound. Like I could be in a club. If I went to one club and that wasn't popping, there was a next club down the road. If that wasn't popping, there was a next club down that road.
No, I hear that. No, but the early 2000s was different. Like, okay, people talk about the 70s, the 60s, and the 80s. People don't really give credit to like the early 2000s. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I also don't give enough credit to the
American
90s.
Pie era. Like, no, the 90s were amazing. I feel as though 90s were like like literally what influenced the 2000s, just like the 80s influenced the 90s, right? But but in the peak, like everything was at its peak. Wrestling was at its peak. Like basketball, football, like you had all this new stuff. After things started to get watered down over time, after 2010s, in my opinion.
Oh hell yeah! That's when everyone followed the same recipe.
Yeah, like I personally, like after the New Boys, like I don't know if you know New Boys, but I remember You're a Jerk. Hey, You're a Jerk. Like those guys. Yeah. Ever since those niggas came out, like everything changed, in my opinion, personally.
Yeah, the rap game got dumbed down significantly.
Yeah, because like, bro, I'm an early 2000s viber. You know what I'm saying? So like, so Block, when you were old enough to go clubbing, like, basically like what was coming out at those times were like really like what kind of shaped my like kind of like the culture that I was growing up in. You know what I'm saying?
And what came out during the time you were going clubbing was actually influencing me, because that was the time my brother was transitioning. What Jay was going clubbing, because my brother was listening to more metal and things of that nature. He was working at like.
I'm at a disadvantage. I grew up with a privileged father in the music industry.
Yeah, but at the same time, you probably had influence nonetheless.
Oh yeah, like fuck. When I played my very first show was like 91.
Okay, but like
as a musician,
to respond to your point of having a privileged father in the music industry, but like that's still a struggle because there's no guarantee. If in my opinion, I feel as though there's a little bit more pressure.
No, but I got to see a lot of things that normal people didn't.
But that puts more pressure on you because you know more.
Yes and no, because I really don't talk about my father or my youth. Even ask David. I really don't name drop or anything. Like even
I would, but
like it's just not my thing. I just me is me. What my dad did is what my dad did.
Respecting. I mean?
Like
that's a respectful
and that's the way I look at it. Like his connections are his connections. I don't need them.
For the record, this one.
That's not really an avenue that everyone would take, though. That's the thing. So, you know what I'm saying? It kind of makes it a little bit more difficult on you because there's that added part of it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan's kids are not NBA stars. You know what I'm saying?
No, and so it's like baseball. They don't even play baseball.
You know what I'm saying? They're not even close.
Oh,
they
I
don't got a shoe.
I have 4 kids and only one
work with shoes. They don't tie races, bro. Like
I said.
So yeah.
I have 4 daughters and only one plays instruments. So.
Oh shit. Well, at least you got that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she plays almost 30 wind instruments proficiently.
Woo! That's a what do they call a phenom?
Yep.
Yeah. Definitely.
30 some wind instruments. Golly.
Yeah. Now, when you say wind instruments, does that mean brass, woodwind, or specifically woodwind?
Nah, bro. All of them, bro.
Okay. Because I was gonna say there's not really that much woodwind instruments. There's not that many when it comes like you got the oboe, the flute, the clarinet, the piccolo, the saxophone, alto, tenor, bass. Then you know what I mean.
You got your French horn, you got your tubas.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I was talking reed instruments at first because those are the woodwind. But when you say wind instruments now, first of all, these
things, brass and all.
Yeah. Okay.
And by grade 9, she was helping the music teacher teach classes.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Still.
In grade 8, I made my music teacher cry.
So did I because I couldn't read music.
Why that a flex for you? Why'd you stress out that grown adult for, like that? They Block at 8 years old. Why?
because he was trying to discredit my capacity. And I was trying to say, if you interfere with me, everybody else is gonna use you as chum.
Nigga, he was trying to go to work.
He was trying to go to war, bro.
He was trying to feed his children. The fuck are you talking about?
I got
You making
suspended from
mad cry.
Catholic school.
You made a grown man cry in the 90s.
I was
With all that
trying
talk
to
of masculinity, you know how hard that is, Black?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like
I got suspended from school at 8.
8.
No, you
What
are a
is it with
super
weeks?
heel, bro. You're a natural heel.
I am.
I got
True.
suspended for 2 weeks from Catholic school.
Damn.
What'd you do?
I was told I could say anything in the dictionary, and then I, used a very nice sentence that contained a lot of words that were in the dictionary, but not very Catholic.
Yes.
I got suspended for 2 weeks, and we had new dictionaries by the time I came back.
Golly.
Like, I'll put it to you like this.
That's
You
a
remember?
hard thing.
Hold on. You might. I'm not sure. Like, it was probably like you were a teenage, an older teenager at this time. Do you remember Pogs?
Yes, my brother played them. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay, I have 2 younger brothers. Okay, my one underneath me is 6 years younger than me, and then my youngest one is 12 years younger than me.
Okay. What year do you remember them fading out around?
I don't know. I was pretty drunk during those years.
Okay.
Okay, yo, bro. Hold on, Jay. What was your party years like? Like, when do you consider your party era?
Yeah. What years and what was your age, I guess?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm asking.
Okay, well, let's see. I started high school at 13 because I skipped through a bunch of years. So, yeah, around 13.
Okay.
13 until
26.
So we're talking about like drinking, smoking, all that shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, oh fuck.
My dad was a professional musician. I grew up around seeing it.
So that was
88, 89.
Oh my lord. So that's around the time of Rick James. Prince was just coming out. Michael Jackson's at his peak.
Heroin wasn't laced. Fucking
cocaine was cheaper than
a hell of a drug. Cocaine was a hell of a drug, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Metallica was just releasing an album.
Okay. Like what else was really popping around them times? Like in terms of pop culture. There's so much stuff I want to get the backstory of.
Roller skating.
Yeah, roller skating was still huge. They were everywhere.
Roller skating was
everywhere. Bowling was still huge.
Yes. Drive-ins.
Yep.
Drive-ins were big because guess what? I think some of those stuff are coming back.
Going down to Lake Ontario and starting up a bonfire in the middle of the beach.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's some shit, bro.
I used to do that by the Bluffs.
Yep.
Like I wish I was able to experience like 80s, like even the 70s. You know what I'm saying? Like just like how people used to like party and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like how people interact with each other. Because it seemed like such a nice.
To give you an idea, in let's see, 95 or 96, we did a show downtown Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the show, the singer took the drum stuff, my amp. I threw a guitar on my back and some patch cords. My drummer grabbed his drumsticks, and we literally went after hours club hopping. Okay, we left our show at 1 a.m. I got home at 10 a.m.
Whoa.
And all we did was walk from downtown Toronto out to Scarborough. Hitting
that's a vibe.
After hours clubs and houses.
Well, not the walking part. My bad, I think ain't with all that walking. But like just to be able to go to different clubs and just perform and just like, that's a vibe.
We walked up to house parties and crashed them and just sat there and drank for free all night.
That's exactly the thing. There is limitless access to those kinds of situations and circumstances. So it's just like, luckily for me, I didn't have to carry all of that stuff because I've naturally been like, I danced for the. It's funny that you mentioned those years because from 13 till about 26 for me, but that was 2007. No, 2007. Yeah, no, 2003. No, it was 2003. No, Yeah, it was a different stretch of time. Give me a second. 13, 93? No, 2000 2003, I think.
I thought you
87.
were good at math.
I'm supposed to
No,
be, but you know how
84, 94. Yeah, bro, it's 97. We're talking about.
97. Okay, so 97. So 97. So from 97.
97's the second record deal I ripped up.
What do you
Wow.
wait? What do you mean? Expound on that.
97 to
97, I had a record deal offering from EMI.
2000.
Oh shit.
93 to 2010. Yeah.
And somebody in the band at that current time decided to grow a massive ego. So in front of his face, we ripped up 4 contracts and walked out of the room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we turned down some heavy 90s money.
So from 93 to
Heavy.
2010, that's when, I mean, as I was rounding 2010, that's when I met the owner of Flow 93.5 at the time,
Mhm.
who told me that, he told me that he asked me a question, and then he just assessed my life and gave me a response that blew my mind. He's just like, he said, "What are you doing?" And I listed like 8 different things, and he said, "You need to pick one and focus on it." And I was just like, I couldn't respond. There was nothing else I could say because he was right. There was so many things that I was juggling at the time that I did need to focus on one thing. So I decided to make media that thing. And since then,
And that was when?
here we are. That was 2008. No, that was 2004, 2005. So, yeah.
2005, I turned on Universal.
5. That's a huge gap, bro.
Nah, I started at the school, the International Academy of Design and Technology in 2004. It was between like the end of 2004, the beginning of 2005 that I came across him. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was, and those are the times where I'm sleeping at school so I can get to class on time because I live out of the district, and the buses only run till a certain period of time, but my classes go until after the buses run. So, you know what I mean? So I'm there from Friday through Monday, but I'm lucky enough to know people who know who they are. And, you know what I mean? I could hop from their places, like my sister's place. You know what I mean? I had some family in town. So I could hop to their place, catch a fresh, and then, hop back down to school. Like there were some serious hustles, like walking with that equipment. I think that's one of the reasons why I wanted to be a vocal performer.
I used to carry a 12-inch speaker cabinet with a guitar head in it.
My bad, guys. My phone's literally about to die.
Okay.
Fuck. I'm about to try to get back on this bitch.
You have a charger?
No, I was literally using my portable charger, but it died though.
Okay. Well, let's get you talking. Let's get you talking about whatever you want to say before it cuts out.
It's at literally 1%. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna slide around the corner, holler at my brethren, and I'm gonna holler back at y'all.
All right, cool.
We'll be here.
Yeah. All right, cool.
He's there. Yeah, we'll wait for you, buddy.
It's going. Yep, he's gone. So yeah. That's quite an interesting. This is probably one of the most interesting conversation dynamics I've had in the 89 episodes that I've been doing this. There's more than 89 episodes, I'm sure, but we've been counting at least to 89.
You know what I did in 2005?
No.
I told Universal I wasn't going to work for them. I didn't want to move to Texas.
That's when I started trying to work for Universal, and then I realized they told me I need to package my product in a more appropriate way. I said, "This is what I'm coming to you for." Like, no, you have to show us you can do it yourself before we help you do it. I said, if I could do it myself, why the fuck would I need your help? And walked out.
No, was friends with somebody that I still am, that worked for Universal as a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
So he lived in an artist house down in Texas. So he got me, without an interview, just on the basis of my work alone, an offer to go move down there. They would pay for everything. give me free housing and pay me like 80 grand a year just to write music.
Nice.
No, I had a big family then. I wasn't moving anywhere.
Yeah. My family's not even big. These motherfuckers gonna have to dig me up with one of them goddamn, I don't know what you call it, them excavators or some shit.
Yep.
Nah, anything moving forward, and I'll put this on wax, any deal or agreement moving forward has to take consideration for my family unit, because if it wasn't for them, there wouldn't be me. And if they want me, they gonna have to bring them. And if that limits my range, well, I wasn't planning on going any further than the second largest landmass in the world anyways. So, like,
The internet's a wonderful thing,
isn't it worldwide nowadays?
but it's also
Isn't it?
a curse.
Oh, well, it is worldwide after all.
Yeah.
You see what we did there?
Yeah.
We made it funny. All right. Speaking of funny, if I want to put culture shock on another level, and I'm feeling like I'm gonna have to add another 4 pages, which means that I might have to print less copies unless they're by request, but I can still put the content online, which means we can still do more. Check out sharetheshock.ca/issue-7, because that is the latest issue of Culture Shock that is available. And next month, we will have the return of the poetry from DUI, along with Memoirs of a Mustache, and I believe Jada Blake, and oh
Do we
my
not
gosh,
have
there's
Miss
a few
Charlotte?
more. Yes, and Charlotte Hangeveld. I should say that with more
I can't
confidence.
pronounce it. Well, how about we just say Charlotte of Effects May Vary?
Effects may vary. You can find on Facebook.com. You know what? Let's try and see if this thing works.
Can try.
I just clicked it. It's not working, bro. Hold on.
I'm gonna have to
click it
dumb it
again.
down again. I guess I don't know.
Whatever you did with Joe's worked. It's not working.
I dumbed it down to fucking 15 frames per second.
Well, then do that with everything, because it's not working and it's making me look unprofessional. You know what? Tune in this Saturday for a special edition of Didn't Know. Yo ass better call somebody. That title was handcrafted by yours truly. It's unfortunate that in the recent controversial defense by Teely, I'm going to say controversial defense because
ties go to the champion.
Yeah. You know what? We're gonna argue that until
That
I
is
feel
the rule. That is the rule. Even
I'm
for
gonna
the
argue that until I'm the
WWE.
champion. I'm gonna argue that until I'm the champion. At which point I will turn heel and give y'all the run of your life.
Did you notice after our little backstage, he was pumping that up a little more for the show?
Yeah, I see that. He doesn't need any help inflating his ego, fam. He's perfectly fine on his own. Thank you very much. He was hard enough to deal with before that shit. Shout outs. Oh man. Shout outs to Tilly, you know what I mean, holding it down for Tough Talks. We got tonight. This week is my WrestleMania of podcasts, literally, because I am going to be podcasting from Saturday to Saturday. It started last Saturday with the Terrell Effect, moved on to LG's Cooking with the Block, which was really hosted by me because I was holding it down. And then we went into the Savage Circle, which Jake just missed. So we did another episode of the Savage Circle on Sunday. Actually, 2 episodes with FX May Vary on Sunday.
Yeah, because we had a little problem with Restream, but hey.
Yeah, and they fixed that because Big Joe came through after the reset. So there was that. And then Monday, I believe I did the podcast with Tilly. Today is Wednesday. Yesterday was the only day I haven't done a podcast, actually. No, I did the podcast yesterday. Huh?
Yesterday was Tuesday.
Yeah, that's what I said. So yesterday was the only day I didn't do a podcast. And then tonight, after this one, I'm gonna be appearing with Mr. Mumbles on Bigo, Bigo. Let me tell you what his King Mumbles. Look up King Mumbles on Bigo. That's Bigo. You're gonna see yours truly along with him and company. We're gonna be breaking down NXT Stand and Deliver, which is a 2-night event happening tonight and tomorrow, which leads into the SmackDown before WrestleMania, which is a massive thing. And then you got WrestleMania happening on Saturday and Sunday, another 2-night event. It's like there's just
I don't know. People just need to watch all the shows because, like, what happened Sunday with our little troll.
oh man, that too.
Every episode, things happen, man. It's great.
What else? Okay, yeah, there's a lot. And it seems like the Savage Circle podcast seems to attract the most trollisms or trollists. Oh man,
Trolls,
trolls.
trolls,
Ooh, ooh, need to work on your grammar.
morons.
We call people like that clodhoppers or clodaffies.
Mm-hmm.
Claffies.
I call them idiots.
Nah, man,
Because this
I
guy
gotta give
really
him.
tried to do his own thing that made himself laugh, but nobody else because we called him out on it in his first fucking post.
You are a troll. No, I'm not. Ha ha ha. I'm a troll. You didn't know I was a troll.
Yep.
I'm impressed by the length of this blunt smoke. 41. Well, actually, it was going 10 minutes before the show, so almost an hour, really. Yeah. FX may vary. Gotta shout them out again.
Hey, don't forget our
Doing
good
their
buddy
thing.
Scott,
Oh, yes. There's always
who made sure to
room
go on my post to make
to
sure to say he
promo,
wasn't the troll.
to spell. Yeah, because
Shout out to him if he's watching, because I really got to get that music to him. I got to finish setting up my computer so I can get the song for him.
would I be a jerk if I said it sounds like a you problem, bro?
It isn't me a problem. It is.
You got to stop
I
spinning
just,
plates every now and again. Like you good at it. Don't get me wrong, but like you got a couple wobbling.
for what?
No, just that really. Like the plate analogy. You know, when you don't pay attention to the spinning plates, they kind of.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'll leave that alone. Okay, so. But yeah, no. The latest thing that you sent through the effects may vary. That sounds like it's going to turn about some interesting results.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the big man Kyle there to work his magic that he wants to work on it. You know, I got a few things written on it, and I got a few other things that they want to do. It sounds like it might be a pretty decent collab.
Does it not sound like? I mean, few. I don't know if you're having your own resident effect on our network or something, but I'm noticing more of our company has beards, and they are huge beards. Like it's not just your everyday. Like this is a beard. Like y'all got beards and shit. Like I don't know. It's just something I've noticed.
Mine is technically a goatee. I just give up on shaving on the sides for a while. I usually run a chin strap with a goatee.
I think mine is basically a chin strap. Like the goatee part, I cut off because like I find with this extra part over here, I look too old. But without this down here,
that's what I look like normally.
Yeah, without this, I start to look way too young. So I keep this, I cut this, so I'm all good.
One day I might show you the last picture of me being clean shaven.
Bro, listen, if you
look up 15.
If you look up similar differences on all streaming platforms and you listen to the intro, you will hear, actually, if you listen to the song, the first song the whole way through towards the end, you will hear the last time I ever had a bald face. And it was because of a bet that didn't go my way, which is perfectly fine because whatever. But Yeah, it was basically pointed out for the crowd. I'm just like, whatever.
Um,
So
if somebody could raise 50 grand for my charity of choice, I would shave my face clean.
really, that's what it would take. 50K
Minimum.
minimum. Mm. So you're saying we should auction your beard off?
I know there'd be a
Does a
lot of scared people if I shaved my face right down off.
does the person who pays the money get to cut the beard, and are we
Sure.
keeping the beard for any purpose? Like, are we
No.
gonna? We're just gonna.
I have people bug
Okay.
me all the time. You should shave your face. Sure, give me 50 grand to give to my charity that I would choose.
Mm.
And it would be a legit charity. I'm not talking like my pocket.
Oh, I was gonna say like. So is this not a good time to like? Is this not a good time for this? Is that? I've never been that great on timing, but not on time, but timing is immaculate. Um, listen, we're doing this on our own here.
Hopefully Big
Regime
Joe
seems
makes
to,
it back.
yeah, that's why we're biding our time. We got a little bit. We're gonna forward this so it can be syndicated on. Darn it, we didn't say the stuff that we were supposed to at the beginning, so we'll say it now. ShareTheShock.ca is where you can find links to some of the latest from the soon-to-be greatest, and we are also syndicated to improve our mutual status on Liquid Fire Radio. Thanks to Christy Hales, you know what I mean? Shout her out doing her thing.
I think that's for all the shows, isn't it? Or at least most of
Yeah,
them.
well,
Probably 90%.
It's the Terrell effect now that she has access to. She has the latest episode in full and the music mix. So that's two
Yeah, and
variations.
Tough
So that's
Talks is going to go on it, and
yeah,
some shows from.
starting WrestleMania weekend.
Yep,
We're gonna be giving her the Tough Talks issues, and then we
Candid
got
Conversation.
conversations that's gonna go as soon as the show is done. Well, by tomorrow at least, because tonight
And
I have
Savage
some more
Circles when
online
they're
fun.
well enough, because some of them do get sideways a bit, but
Well, yeah. So there's quite a bit that we have in store for y'all.
we'll be
Liquid Fire
syndicated.
Radio, hot fire that burns, cool. I don't know. I don't know.
It was
Give
a
me some.
nod. It was nod to a friend of hers in the industry in Niagara,
Mm-hmm.
who she was trying to work with before she suddenly passed.
Yeah, and in effort to keep her efforts magical, we've decided to endorse, sponsor, work with, collaborate, or all of the above. I don't know.
Syndicate.
Syndication. You going in the right
Partnership.
direction. Partnership. Teamwork makes the dream work. I don't know. So
It's okay. I'm gonna be talking to somebody in the UK where we might be setting some shows that way as well.
I have an artist that is, if like I have a way of calling it. You know what I mean? I could call it like I see it, and things usually go that way. But it's like with effects may vary. I see something with them
Oh, oh,
massive.
oh,
Big
oh, oh,
Joe's
oh!
back.
Guess who's
Big
back,
Joe's
man?
back. Guess
I
who's
got him.
was back?
Ah, I told you I got him.
I had him before I told you. All
There you
right.
go. There's the man.
Yeah, man. I will be in talks with an artist too, who I believe will be like one of the next big, if not already the next big reggae artists up here. So you know what I mean? That's aside from one of the artists who's gonna be making some massive moves as we speak. He said he was gonna be back and he's back already. It's Big Joe. What up?
We dealing with.
We're here, fam. We're here.
Joe,
Let's go.
Joe, I don't think Joe heard about what that this is going to be syndicated worldwide after we're done with it. It's going to go on a radio station.
Yeah, Liquid Fire Radio presents to you not only Candid Conversations, but the Terrell Effect and the Terrell Effect mixes. Also, we're going to be bringing the Savage. We're going to be bringing the Savage Circle to you in conjunction with Liquid Fire Radio as well.
And Tough Talks.
And and Tough Talks. And so that's gonna be thanks to Christy Hale. So we gotta shout her out. You know what I mean? This this like I'm trying to figure out. Well, we're gonna rebroadcast these shows as well on Restream.io, so you can see the video as well as the audio. Okay, and yeah, there's some, and that's all within. Well, it's been 89 episodes of Candid Conversations, but we're on 229 episodes of the Terrell Effect this Saturday.
And 3
Holy
months of the Savage Circle.
3 months of the Savage Circle, yeah. So, hey,
Trajectory's kind of gone from this, and it's slowly going up further.
Yeah, the website has spiked definitely, and that's, I'm gonna say, in part due to marketing that we've done. Some of the marketing we found a unique way, and Big Joe knows specifically how we have decided to corner the market. I have saved, I want to say, like 95% of the cost of marketing by changing to this technique. And you're gonna see, like, if you look close, you gotta look close. That's gonna be my hashtag. My new hashtag is look close. Hashtag look close, and you'll find it. We're gonna think of a contest or something. I'm gonna think of a contest, a giveaway of some sort.
It has to include Soulicious.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I was gonna say something. I gotta break stuff off camera for a second.
Soulicious pepper sauce is delicious shit, man.
Yeah.
That fucking rub is awesome.
Yeah.
I gotta give every day. I am not even lying. Every day I'm
bro.
the sauce.
I had lasagna today. I slapped the rub on the lasagna, fam. I'm showing you. Wait till you get your lasagna. Holy keys. Okay.
Throw it on top of some fresh mozzarella.
Oh man. So yo, I gotta shout out our newest sponsor. Well, you see, for Expose the North, I realized I got a bit of a sponsorship for the Savage Circle, and I got a sponsor for Culture Shock, but I hadn't got a sponsor for Expose the North, and that's kind of where all this started. So where I got one, and it's you know what I mean, right here, bam.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Rolling trays
right here. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? We got private music. You know what I mean? So, everything private is the brand. You know what I mean? PNPN is the founder. Got to shout him out for, you know what I mean, sponsoring the thing. And yeah, so you can get those tins. Those, you know what? Like, we could say $10 a pop, but if you tell me the show that I announced the sponsor on, you will get, do I say a free one? You'll get a free one for the first person. For the first 10 people, you'll get a $5 discount, but you have to email me at.
I was gonna say, the person that could tell you what show it was debuted on and what guest. So you give away 2 of them. Give away 2 of them.
Okay.
One for the guest and one for the show.
All right. And Big Joe, I have one of these for you for when you do finally get your tin back. You know, your grinder. But
it's right by my hat.
Yeah. Listen, man, if y'all find your way to leave something here, there's always a way for you to get it back. So, you know, that's just what it is. Oh man.
Okay, yo. My bad, bro. Like,
yeah.
I'm just putting on my stuff.
Hey man, life happens, dude.
But yeah,
we don't worry.
It sure does, bro.
If you worry, you end up whiter than I am.
Pardon me?
I said, if you worry, you end up grayer than I am. And I'm pretty gray.
Real talk, I'm not worrying. Like, me, I'm more like I'm real stoked. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to keep relaxed. Not to say I don't like worry about things, but there's times where
you worry about things, but like, you just know how to let it go a bit.
Pardon me?
Yeah.
I said, you can worry about it. You just got to learn how to let it go a bit so it doesn't, you know, tear you apart.
Yep.
That's exactly what I mean. Still, like let things be what it is, Because if you just out here like, oh my goodness, what the fuck? What happened?
Out of your whole life that you think you control about 1 to 2% of what happens day to day.
If the only thing I have control over is the way I react to the things that happen. Really,
Exactly. You don't
I
even
can
control
believe.
waking up in the morning.
I can believe whatever I want to believe, but I can only achieve what I perceive. And anything else is going to take hard work. So I usually prepare to roll up my sleeves. Yeah. This month is poetry month, so I'm gonna be doing that kind of stuff infrequently on these shows. Just dropping some lines that rhyme for
We're
the
gonna get
time.
Mr. Memoirs back so he can do us a little set or something. So
Yeah,
it is poetry month. We might as well let him come and do some poetry instead of me just tearing him a new one.
he is scheduled for soon.
Let's
Let me
go, Big
check.
Joe. He'll be back.
Yeah. Okay. Tech Pesos is the 24th. The Bartley brothers are the 17th.
Who is this Saturday?
This Saturday is Sean Caesar on the Terrell Effect. And then we have
Cooking with Hell.
Johnny Armani on Savage Circle after LG's cooking. And we're supposed to be doing Oxtail. And I had a special request from some individuals I know for Oxtail. So I'm going to cook that on another, well, I don't know. I guess let me get your feedback or your input. Should I cook it on the Saturday if it's for the Thursday, or cook it on the Wednesday or Thursday morning?
Oxtail tastes best the next day.
The next day, right? That's what I'm saying. So if I do the marinade and then cook it and then let it
Do the marinade on a Tuesday or like a Monday night. Let it sit
Monday
until
night,
Wednesday.
so I
Cook it
gotta
up a
take it.
Wednesday afternoon so it sits in the fridge for a Wednesday night and Thursday until it's reheated.
Okay, yeah, that's the course I was thinking of. Actually, I was thinking like first thing in the morning cooking it, but yeah, okay. That sounds more reasonable because the longer it stews, the softer it is, and I'm a
Well, not just
stickler
that, the
on
more
it.
complex the flavor, and oxtail is complex. Flavor wise, it's very complex. You know what I mean? Like jerk seasoning is not a very single tasting spice. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So the longer complex seasoning sits after it's cooked, the longer the food picks it out. The longer it, you know, brings out the
yeah,
flavor.
that's what I'm saying. Like I usually wait until say 4 or 5 hours after the restaurant opens before I go and buy certain foods from it. Like chicken, you can buy an hour or two after they open,
Not
but
even. You could
for
buy it
the
almost instantly because they've been cooking it all morning.
yeah, no, me, I wait for an
Chicken
hour or
absorbs
two after.
flavor quick.
Yeah, that's why I wait for an hour or two after it opens, so it can absorb, like, so it can get that
A-
smoke, that smoky, that
And if they're
char.
any good of a restaurant when they're dealing with complex flavors, they're cooking it the night before.
Well, you know what I mean? I got to shout out Caribbean Eatery because whatever they do with their food, they on Lake Street in St. Catharines. Whatever they're doing with
Never
their
tried it.
food, they do it right. I'm telling you, bro, when we take this on the road and we do that food thing you were talking about, like we can go to these places
Oh, you
and talk to them
the
about the
history
culture.
monuments and food?
Yeah, something like that. We're gonna have to find a more succinct title. But
Well, what I brought to the table for the suggestion was for one style of history, but there's so much more in this area that we can expand on after we're done the initial set.
yeah, this is true.
Because thanks to Johnny Armani is the one that gave me the idea.
All right,
You,
and he's gonna be here on Saturday. I got him.
yeah, and I will say thank you to him because it was a post of his that made me think about it and gave me this idea. So I would like that man with us at least 1 or 2 shows.
Of course, of
If it
course.
wasn't for Johnny Armani, I wouldn't have probably came up with the idea.
You
Well, I
I
gotta
mean,
give if we give if we giving credit where it's due, I got to give PN the shout out for giving me the idea for the Candid Conversations, because when I got to, I think it was like 150 episodes of the podcast, he's like, why don't you talk about like the artists aside from their art? I was just like, that's a good question. So then Candid Conversations kind of came up, and since then, I mean, we've had episodes like this where, you know, we've been going for about an hour and we're talking about some interesting information about the different dynamics of our specific lives. So we're kind of like bridging the gap, so to speak,
Yeah.
that not a lot of people.
And our different generations, because really we are three different generations that overlap.
So I'm
That's
saying
true.
bridging the gap. So shout out to Tech Pesos as well. We got a mixtape called Bridging the Gap. You can check out on datpiff.com. You know what I mean? But yeah, what were you about to say?
But yeah, yo, I wanted to ask you about when you said like the early 2000s, 2004, right? Like
Yeah.
were you fucking with the dance music, like the movement that was happening, or were you one of those people who were like, yo, straight traditional hip hop?
I broke ankles stomping like I was from A-Town. Bro, like my shirt was off like I was from North Carolina, fam. Like Sierra, like, come on, bro. Come on. Someone say something bad about Sierra in front of my face right now. Like, you know what I mean? Ludacris, Ludacris, Outkast. I mean, like the whole group, bro, like the whole down south movement was like, that's part of the reason why I'm out here. I'm in one of the southernmost, I'm in the Atlanta of Canada, so to speak, in a way, because we're that mid-south.
Texas as well, maybe.
No, Texas is Windsor.
Texas is Windsor. Yeah. Because it's
you're right. So
Windsor, London area, you know.
Yeah.
Either Florida or Atlanta.
So yeah. Florida, yeah. And when you look at it by proximity, it's probably more Florida, but it's still the South.
I think we're kind of a Florida Georgia vibe here, really, if you think about it, the means of hip hop and that.
Saying we walk in that Florida Georgia line.
Yeah. And then you got Toronto, which kind of has like your West Coast, East Coast mashup.
Yeah. Because everybody wants to be confused.
Like honestly, I feel
Toronto.
I feel like more like has New York vibes to it.
Yeah.
Imitating at least something close to that. Like, yeah, it's more grungier, but like from what I hear, Vancouver is like real, like life is real chill, you know.
Yep.
That's what I hear from some people, you know. Never been there still. I'm trying to go out there for a tour or something. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the funny thing is, and I'll be honest with you, if you go out west and you come back here, you'll always want to go back.
I've heard that. I've heard that a few times.
Throughout my childhood, I have family that live up in the mountains in the Rockies and that, and I love it out there. But I've never been east.
So. Oh, okay.
My wife is from out east, and they want me to go out that way. So. Yeah, Newfoundland, Nova Scotia. I want to visit all out there. It looks gorgeous.
Like honestly, I don't really want to go over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't see really what's out there. You know what I'm saying?
Music
like
is actually,
maybe if there was like some parties or whatever the case is, but like I don't really know anything that's be popping out there.
Music.
From what we hear, like it's all about Montreal and Vancouver.
No,
Edmonton, my bad. Edmonton gets it popping too.
Out east, there is a music scene. Well, at least there is for metal and rock. Like I would have to ask around about the hip hop and that, and some artists, which I might do. See what we can do out there. See if we can drag some people into these conversations and find out what their scenes are like.
Yeah.
If you know anybody you can refer, by all means, you know what I mean? Contact info at sharetheshock.ca and we will coordinate with them.
Yeah, we're waiting for a guy from India to get back to us that just stumbled across our Twitch feed.
Yeah. Awesome. We're reaching so many different levels of accomplishment in such a short period of time. And I think the way I've marinated my psychology allows for me to appreciate this more than expected. Yeah.
That's a good mentality to have.
You know what I mean? Because there's a point in your life, there's a point in my life where I expected things to happen because of what I did without establishing that with the individual I expected it from. And then I realized, you know what? That's not the way, like, I have to put forth the effort to illustrate that my worth exceeds, you know what I mean? Exceeds my want. You know what I mean? So
Yes and no. Because if you spread yourself too thin, when it does happen, you're just gonna break.
that's
Because
why,
people expect it.
yeah. And I got like this group of people behind me, you know what I mean, so far that have, this group of people who represented by these t-shirts behind me that so far have, you know what I mean, come to the call of action where required. And, you know what I mean, I gotta show appreciation for that because, you know what I mean, a lot of opportunities have been experienced because of these people, and a lot of ground has been covered in a shorter frame of time. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, if credit's given where it's due, then there should be no worries about where I'm going to. Yeah.
When Johnny's on, I gotta thank him because of one Facebook a post he made gave me a great idea for us to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's really in a non-selfish way of what we're gonna do. So it's gonna be interesting.
Okay. So now we can go for as long as the time permits, but I have to be on another podcast shortly. So I'm gonna have to either do multiple streams simultaneously or cut one stream.
It wouldn't be the
And
first time you've done multiples.
I know, right?
Because remember,
So
you
like,
did what you sipping the same time we were doing the Savage Circle with effects may vary.
I'm bad for that shit, bro. I am. So
Remember
okay.
that stretching yourself too thin? Just think of pizza dough. What happens when it gets too thin?
They make a different variation of the crust.
It rips.
No, I'm just at that point where it's like, because I didn't really anticipate one, but I don't have to be there quite yet. So, oh yeah, I just got a message. Hold on, give me a second. Y'all chop it up, y'all holding it down though.
You look like you're in a studio of some sort there, buddy.
I am actually. I'm actually at the studio still. Me and my boy, we do our thing over here still. You know what I'm saying? My shit's kind of connected to the charts, so I'm limited to where
Okay.
I can move. But let's see.
Nice. I'd show you mine, but my laptop's too much of a pain in the ass
know.
to move around.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Because I literally wake up in the morning, I could stretch my arm out and grab a guitar.
Oh, that's the best feeling in the world, bro. Oh
Well,
shit.
look behind my
Yeah.
head. I'm in my bedroom.
The next
Look
fucker.
what's hanging behind my head.
No, I seen that. That's a beautiful guitar, by the way.
Thank you. It's my sixth string,
Like
my seventh.
yo, oh fuck. Oh, my nigga, I just broke this shit. Holy shit.
No.
Hold on.
No.
Oh,
Oh no.
Hold on. I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wait, no, I can't do that on here. I gotta do that on here.
So, did you play any instruments? Besides
Oh yeah, I play
digital?
guitar, drums, piano.
Nice. How long?
Yeah.
Been a little while, but it's just like I usually just play by ear mostly. Yeah, my
Same here.
bad, fam.
I'm completely self-taught. I've never taken a lesson on guitar or nothing.
I'm trying to learn more though. Still,
If you stop learning, then you might as well put the instrument down.
that's true. Still,
You can always learn something. Always. And the more people you play with and talk to, the more you're going to learn.
Okay. I'm probably missing one of the. All
well,
right,
yo, something I was gonna ask you, and it's just like, yo, it really slipped my mind. It's pissing me off. Like that's why I've been so quiet because I'm trying to think of like what the fuck I was thinking about before. You know what I'm saying? Shit,
Okay.
it happens when you do this smoke. Oh yeah,
Well,
the
when you
party.
come down, I
No, what were you saying?
was gonna say when you actually make it down to here, I'll make sure I'll be dropping by the Block's place. Maybe I'll bring some
yeah.
toys or something. Hang out.
Hey man,
You
you can
mean
do whatever,
on
bro.
top of the
I'm
ones
lit.
on top of the ones you've already left? I mean, I gotta exit stage right for a second, but y'all two hold it down,
Oh yeah.
and I will be back shortly.
All right.
Nature
Okay.
calls, and she won't shut up right now. So
No,
Yeah,
David's. I dropped off. Right now, I have one of my 5-string basses are over there. I have
okay.
a guitar effects unit there, so expand his recording a bit with people that come by.
Yeah, true. Say I'm not really a bass person. Like I'm not really. I never really played bass like that. It's only because I had a guitar. That was the only thing I had access to.
Yeah.
But like I've been always. I'm very interested in bass lines. You know what I'm saying? Because like I feel as though that's really like the backbone of a lot of music. You know,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
like the early '80s stuff. Like I love '80s shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Listen to
love like
Level
the weird
42.
words. Pardon me?
Level 42. They were a British band, but the bass player was insane.
I never heard of them. So
Yeah, they were like pop music back then, but the bass player is amazing. Or Bronski Beat.
yeah, like I'm not really familiar with names and stuff. I'm really just like just going off of like things that I heard before, like
Mhm.
like from like barbecue. Like I'm playing around the house during Saturday mornings when we got the ranch, trying to look at the people that I like and try to
all
go
right.
like beyond that little web. You know what I'm saying?
So we going in right now. About to Ella Ola. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to set up a ting right here.
Oh, is he gonna dual stream?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Imagine that.
I'm not a safe person to stream with, bro.
But I got it.
Like,
Oh, we're not safe for work. Never.
No. It's all good. I just got to change the set.
Oh, there's the belt. There's the belt.
Just got to change the set. Yeah.
So when are you getting your Intercontinental Championship belt?
I've decided to wait until next year, if I can.
Because I know you have a co-host that said he'll beat you with it.
Yeah, but we decided that we're not getting the same one. So.
Okay.
Oh wait. Come again? Can you see it from there? Okay. I didn't hear what you said.
Well, who said?
I don't know.
Me?
Someone said something, but I didn't hear it. Yeah. Oh, okay.
No, but
No,
yeah, next when you come down for sure, I'll bring. Well, we'll hang out.
Hell yeah, bro.
I've met some interesting people through David.
What's
I've met some interesting people through David.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, yo. What's the nightlife like, bro, over there? Like, I know you guys are like family men and all that kind of stuff, but me, I'm young. I'm selling my city boy shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to see what's popping over there, and as soon as this shit opens back up, man. Cause I know there's
nothing
some
for the
beautiful
next
things
month.
going on.
There's places around here.
On this bullshit, bro.
Yeah, well, it is what it is, right? We just got to live every day and do what we can, right?
Yep.
Right now, the only thing I can encourage everybody to do is to phone the damn premier and prime minister and tell them to fucking give more money to music. Us artists, like I haven't worked in 14 months.
You know them? You know those those rich bureaucrats are gonna do, they're gonna laugh. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, we'll give money. Click, fuck off.
Right.
That's exactly what they're gonna do.
If we actually get a signature going on, so like
if
a
enough of
petition
us
going
call
on.
and enough of us bang, they'll do something.
Bro, you have to take a lot of people. Like a lot of people
Yep.
are not really like they don't really look at music as that important, even though it is. That's a problem. People just look at music as that. Man. People don't really take in music.
Yeah, it's something that's always been around.
And people don't
like me and David were talking about it off screen. It was like, name a bar you've been to that didn't have music.
Yeah.
Painting. And I think that
name a restaurant that you've gone to that didn't have music.
Like imagine how imagine you walk into a place and people are drinking in silence. That's scary, bro. You think you walk into a funeral, a wake, something.
Go to a barbecue with no music.
Oh jeez, that would be terrible.
Have a family gathering with no music.
Yeah, that's trash. So have to talk to people.
Try and go to a sports game without music.
I don't think that'd be bad. You know what I'm saying? If it was just a sports game, I wouldn't mind. Because like me playing sports, and there was never music. You know what I'm saying? That's only in America where they play music while they're playing sports. They're trying to make it like a actual NBA game, but like anytime I played sports in Canada, they never had music at all, and no football games, nothing, no basketball games.
Yes, sir.
Like no one was playing music. It was just people cheering, and that's it. You know.
Oh, we always had when I was a kid in high school playing sports, baseball. We always had somebody in the dugout playing something. We had some kind of little ghetto box or something just to keep us going.
Oh, that's proper.
In between hockey periods, it was music going over the PAs or in the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
Even in football, we had a little ghetto box in the back, and we'd be sitting there listening to music.
Okay.
Oh yeah, like in the back and shit. Like of course, but saying like during the game.
Yeah, never. On the bench. Never. Yeah, we'd have it down low, sitting behind us. Some of us.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's different. So like that's a little bit different. I'm talking about like you know how they do it in like on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Like that's what I experienced when I used to live in America for a bit. So you know what I'm saying? Like it was just different. Like they actually take their sport actually seriously.
I am thinking that this is going to be an interesting WrestleMania, but
a lot of people
right
take
here we're watching
granted.
what's going to set the precedent for what it has to be, what it has to beat. Like the matchups are definitely interesting. Some of them were unexpected.
He has another stream going.
Some of them, Shane McMahon, unnecessary. But
same stream, he's gonna talk to both of us at the same time.
Yes, he is. We've done this before.
Wait, and you guys allow this?
It's gonna be interesting to see some of the outcomes on the 2-night special.
Block, mute your mic for now.
Okay, yeah, on the 2-night special, it's gonna be interesting. You're gonna hear me mute my mic. I'm gonna be on 2 different podcasts right now. So I'm gonna chip in when I hear y'all. When I got something I can respond to.
There we go,
bro.
It's not the first time. The man. Remember, I said when he likes to extend himself.
Oh, you guys have no idea how funny this is.
Hey, I mean, like, I'm bringing people together right now. So yeah, hold on a second.
We here?
I'm here. He muted his mic for a couple minutes, so he's not cross talking. Like I said, remember pizza dough? What happens when you stretch pizza dough too much?
Oh, okay. That's smart. But now look at him mumbling his words. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's crazy. Now I want to be in on that conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have FOMO right now. You know what I'm saying?
He's doing his wrestling thing.
Like, honestly, okay, let's talk about wrestling too. Now let's talk about wrestling. Let's make a better wrestling podcast while he's doing his wrestling podcast. Let's like fuck it. Let's rival his shit right now. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I can't watch wrestling no more, bro. It's just done for me.
Neither can I. I stopped watching it in the mid-90s.
Bro, I stopped watching it like a little bit after Edge fuck Lena on stage.
Oh no, I stopped watching it just after
Do you
the
remember
Attitude
that?
Era.
Okay, yeah. Like I don't. Like, so there's a lot of people that you probably like would not like really, but you know what I'm saying?
See, wrestling for me, the best was like way back when, beginning '90s, when you still had like the Killer Bees and everything else, like the old school guys. Like I got to witness a WrestleMania, the very first one in Toronto. Actually, I worked it, and I got to meet a lot of the wrestlers like Hulk Hogan and all of them way back then. Nikolai Volkov, the old guys.
Well, who was there though?
At that WrestleMania, let's see, Ultimate Warrior, Bad News Brown, Roddy Piper, Nikolai Volkov, the Iron Sheik.
Just like all I hear is coke, and like are fucking
and steroids.
Pardon me?
And roids. Don't worry, there was lots of roids.
Oh yeah. Coke and roids, bro. You are invincible.
And alcohol. And alcohol. Like, they were drinking, shooting, and snorting, and lifting weights.
You feel like, oh my god. I miss an interviewer asked a wrestler if what does he think about people thinking it's just fake, and the guy just started slapping him like, hey, you think this is fake? Bah. You think this is fake? Bah. I forgot who that guy was, but like that was the most hilarious shit I ever seen in the longest time. I laughed so hard about that. I belly laughed.
Yeah, I met a lot of wrestlers back then for that show. I can't even remember who else was there. It was kind of a blur, really.
Bro, I'll come of the era. I'm of the era of the John Cena's and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like you're the more modern. You're more modern.
Yeah.
I'm like, more golden. I'm more golden age, I guess you'd call it.
No, like our shit kind of golden. Like we had like
high.
Bro, Edge fuck Lena on stage, bro. What did you guys do? You guys in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, none of
get any more crazy.
That's when he became the rated R superstar.
Oh, now he's back.
No. No, we had the classic.
I was wondering when he was gonna come back.
Oh, Edge is my dude, yo.
Wrestling just long enough. You will come in the presence of the law.
Isn't Edge from Toronto?
We were just trying to we're trying to talk about wrestling.
Actually, he's from Orangeville, but yeah, I was listening to everything.
GTA.
Yeah, GTA, but yeah, Toronto. Yeah, man, it's dope. Like what I'm watching right now is the next stage. Edge is actually back. He won the Royal Rumble. He started the Royal Rumble and finished the Royal Rumble. He beat all 29 other competitors.
It's like it's Disney now. It's like it's Disney now. It's like it doesn't appeal to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? What appealed to me as wrestling back in the day is that it felt like I was getting in on some adult action. Like I was a little kid watching a dog fight. You know what I'm saying? In a corner that I wasn't supposed to be at. But your dad's like, all right, cool. Watch the dog fight. Here's a sip of beer. Just relax. Don't do anything crazy. You know what I'm saying? But now it's too Disney. It's like ESPN. It's like TSN. It's too Disney. Who wants to see this Disney bullshit?
Bro, I don't know about this. I don't know what's Disney about coming back from a neck injury, bro. Like a severe.
You're talking about
that is kind of Disney.
Okay, when I watched wrestling, they would fucking still wrestle with a broken bone.
Yeah, all you have to do is just snort some coke and pump a shot of roids in them.
Yeah, and keep sniffing that coke.
Oh yeah, man.
Maybe a speedball here or there.
Yeah, like, bro, what happened to the coke wrestlers, bro? I need coke wrestlers.
What, like Coco Beware, Junkyard Dog?
I need a wrestler with a drug problem. I'm sorry, that's what I need.
Junkyard Dog, Hacksaw Jim Duggan,
like
Benoit.
They were great.
Macho
bro,
Man.
I need that shit, bro. I don't want no safe wrestlers. I don't want my wrestlers to be a role model. Fuck that.
Yeah, but
shit.
Are you taking the fine? Are you taking the fine that these fans are getting when
It's called put it
they're
on your own channel where people pay for it and you don't have to watch ratings.
yeah?
It's like
They tried
satellite
that.
radio. It's like
They
satellite
tried
radio.
that. Yeah.
That's an interesting pose that it's frozen on.
No, you're making.
Okay.
Are you on two podcasts and watching wrestling? Blood?
No, I'm on one podcast right now.
But he's
I
watching
jumped
wrestling.
off of that one, but I am watching wrestling. I jumped off of
You
that
are
one so I can
literally a
focus on this one. Bro, I gotta fit in somewhere. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm used to it by now.
it is what it is. You know what I
Bro.
mean?
I don't call during certain times of the day and week.
Yeah. I have a system. Trust, and all this, and I still got to do the magazine issue 7. But like for now, y'all can check out issue. I got to do issue 8 actually, but for now, y'all can check out issue 7.
Yeah, and I'm busy doing videos.
Bro,
Yeah. It keeps going.
He's laughing pretty hard at you.
bro, like
I know. What up, fam?
What time is it? Oh, I got a baby going to bed soon here.
Okay. All right. Well,
conversations. We need to be.
It's a lot to absorb. I know, Joe. That's a lot.
yeah. Tell you, bro. Like we go in. Like, what do you mean? Like, we do 3 shows on Saturdays, and it's all because it's like someone showed up hungry.
Yep. Yeah.
I
kind of like LG's jerk chicken.
Yeah.
He makes some
Yo, bro, y'all be
jerk
talking
chicken
about this
that
jerk
reminds me
chicken
of childhood.
like it was made by Jesus or something. Like I'm gonna have to try it.
It reminded me of my childhood.
For weeks, like now, months, I've been hearing about his adulation for this jerk chicken. Months. But he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
No, but like yo, bro, I trust LG, bro.
Yeah.
And his last iteration,
bro,
was
you always have to trust me. You can't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, the man put me on some mild Cajun wings.
Oh, medium Cajun.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What's this medium shit?
Medium
or mild,
Cajun, bro.
But yeah.
Nah, trust me. If it's L, it's medium Cajun. Trust me. He introduced me to that, and it was phenomenal. It was proper. It was nice.
Broski, I'm showing you. Like, yo, if I make a restaurant, like, I'm definitely that's definitely some specialty shit I'm gonna have there still. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like medium.
This Saturday, this Saturday's oxtail.
Yeah. Well, actually, the oxtail we were requested to make for someone, but we're actually having pizza steak this week.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes. We're having pizza steak this week. Maybe we'll have oxtail next Saturday because I'll have some left over for sure. Yeah.
Well, we also need to get, I can't remember her name, and she can smack me when she sees me.
Let's see if I remember.
What's her name?
What does she do?
Justice for Black Lives.
Sherry Darlene.
That's it. She's supposed to be making me some good Southern cooking while we make oxtail.
Oh, yes. So we got to wait until things open back up before we get her out here. She's supposed to be making some greens and some...
See, Joe, here's the background, because you looked at me funny when I said the jerk chicken that LG made.
No, you've seen that. Like, I have to edit myself, bro. Like, yes,
I know,
like, bro.
I know I'm white. I understand this. But I grew up in the hood.
Yeah.
I grew up in I grew up in a hood, like bad hood. And my babysitters were Jamaican and West Indian.
Fact.
So my childhood was a good friend of mine. His mom was a landed immigrant right straight from Jamaica.
Yeah.
So I grew up
So
eating, like candied yams, jerk
yeah.
chicken, and that
Yes.
like home cooked. So this is like when Elle gave me this stuff, it reminded me of my childhood.
Yeah.
Like ask Block what happened when he brought me bullet cake and handed it to me. I swear I was gonna cry.
Mm-mm.
Bro, I don't like Caribbean shit, bro. And he references
Oh, I love
it.
it.
Like it really
Love it.
changes the life, bro.
No.
I love it, bro.
Especially
It makes me smile still.
when I grew up on it, it's just it's things that remind me of my childhood. Like when I get some good Indian food, it's like get some good
That butter
Caribbean
chicken
food.
pizza was pretty nice still. I had
Bro, I'm about to get
I mean
killed on here. You know?
that's why you gotta watch a Savage
don't see the
Circle.
hype about
That's
butter
why
chicken.
Really?
Dan,
Butter chicken's good, but I prefer it traditionally where there's some kick to it.
like me personally, I had butter chicken, and it kind of tastes like curry.
Basically.
Kind of, yeah, but it's more of a cream base.
Yeah.
Like there's no butter.
No, there is there butter? No, I prefer tandoori chicken. Really, tandoori.
Give me some General Tso's chicken.
That's Asian.
I don't care. I don't, no, but like
We're talking Indian. Well, I guess you're in South Asia, so yeah, you're close.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but if we're talking Asian cuisines, you know what I mean? Like,
see here, I'm gonna blow Joe's mind for a second. You see the way I look, right?
Mm.
My background, my namesake is Pakistani. I'm part Indian, like native Indian, and French. A little bit of Scots.
I was gonna get Scott, but like the rest of you just kind of threw me for a loop. Still, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, my namesake goes back to Pakistan. My last name.
So wait, so like your parents are Pakistani?
No, way down the line.
Oh, you're deep descendants of Pakistani people.
Yes, Pakistani and more closely native. Like my grandfather's half native and so on and so forth. There's a strong
You're not even that white.
Not pretty white.
Yeah.
But a lot of people
Pakistani and native, like, bro, like I'm like, you don't get not more non-white than a native, bro.
Yeah.
Like them niggas have beef still.
But no, a lot of people look at me funny when I'm like, yeah, I'm not as white as I look.
Yeah, well,
okay, like you're gonna make me do a little investigating. Okay, so wait, did you do the 23andMe thing?
No. I'm going through my lineage. Going through like my family, my parents, my grandparents, great grandparents, great.
Okay.
I have a Bible that's this thick.
That's way more efficient than 23andMe.
I have a Bible that's this thick,
So,
which covers my Scottish side.
Oh, bro, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm gonna start making one of those still. Because if anything, like I thought that was always cool. People keeping track of their family like lineage and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, most of it I only just found out in the last 10 years.
Oh.
The wonderful life of the internet.
Yeah, it makes a lot possible. Part of the reason I'm in this conundrum in the first place.
The internet is a curse and a blessing.
Oh yeah, it is definitely a curse. Still.
It's one of the best
Yeah.
things that happened to mankind, but it's also one of the worst things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a curse if like you walk into a house and you see Chris Hansen there, like and you're not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
That's when it's a curse. Other than that, like me personally, I think it's a blessing. So,
Where did you go? Oh, okay.
bro, I don't even know. Oh, he's not even talking to me.
I was like, I
think
looked
he's
over,
talking-
you were there. I looked over, you were gone. I
I
looked
thought you were
back.
talking to me. He's like, yo, nigga, where did you go? I'm like, I don't know, man. I just be high and be talking. I look up. This nigga's not even talking to me.
I think he was talking to Jenny.
I was. Oh, Jesus.
Yes, you called.
Oh, no, Pater.
Wait, no, I don't want to call myself that because the last person that did got nailed to a cross. Yeah, doesn't sound
Yeah.
fun.
That's a very good joke. That's actually
Yeah.
a very, very good joke.
Mm,
Why do you think the Mexicans call
I'm
themselves
not even gonna lie. That's
Jesus?
actually a pretty good joke.
That's why they changed the
Like
pronunciation to Jesus.
I never understood that.
okay.
I never really understood like I don't know. It just always looked like Jesus. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know shit. So it's like, who gives a fuck about my opinion, right?
You'd be surprised how your opinion, how one opinion can affect the mind of many people.
Yeah. Yeah, look at the internet. It makes idiots every day.
Oh my gosh. Does it ever? I still got lasagna
Yeah,
in
very
the microwave.
like there's so many people who are worried about all this internet shit, bro. Like honestly, it really means nothing if you really think about it. A lot of these people are really fronting, really capping on the internet just to have a look, have an appeal. Like you know what I'm saying? I try to like you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't say this is myself from the internet because I use it as a marketing tool, but I try to like you know what I'm saying not feed into a lot of the bullshit that I see on there because like I realize like you know a lot of these things are a cry for help. You know what I'm saying? And a cry for attention. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
It's the look
Yeah.
at me generation.
Yep.
It's a very look at me, pick me generation still. So like when you put all that into you put that into the equation, you realize how dangerous it is.
Yep.
There's people who are really would do the most just to get a little bit of fame, and it's not even 15 minutes anymore. It's more like 15 seconds.
Thanks,
Look at the
Joe.
chick who threw the chair off of the balcony. Oh, excuse me.
It's all thanks to Jackass.
Yep.
You think so?
Oh, Jackass spawned a whole generation of idiots.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I need to understand what like how do you feel about that whole party era in the early 2000s? How that affected it? Because like that was when the internet was just a baby. You know what I'm saying? Everyone just started on the internet on a social level in capacity, you know? It was kind of like the precursor that was going on right now.
See, well, the funny thing is, all that was going on before that, just without the internet. If the internet was around when I was like at that age, I would be still rotting in jail.
Wow.
Why do you say that?
I did some stupid shit. I know my friends, they would have videotaped it all and put it everywhere on the internet.
Nah. Oh man.
Like
let's put it this way. What I did when I was a teenager wouldn't even have flied in the early 2000s.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, like the things that were going on back in the day were horrendous, but it was funny. Crazy.
No.
Yeah.
But a little funny still.
Yeah.
No word of a lie. We took a friend of ours' guitar and cut it up with a circular saw and taped it back together. Just to watch his face when he picked it up. Just something to do.
Oh, you guys are dicks.
Oh my god.
That's terrible. So you can watch it disintegrate in his hands like an evil villain? The fuck is wrong?
That is not right. It's funny.
Hilarious.
It's terrible.
Another guy, we took his guitar and we loosened every single screw and bolt on everything. Same on a drum kit.
Say
We
that
loosened
again?
everything we could. We loosened up every screw, nut, and bolt on a drum kit. So when Buddy went to go play it just kind of fell apart on him.
Asshole, man. I would have killed somebody, bro.
Take parts.
I'm like, what the fuck happened to that? Like, bro.
We've taken parts out of people's cars' motors so they wouldn't start.
That's terrible. Like, we gotta save
The
that for
old
the seventh
Axel
circle.
Foley trick.
There you go.
Like I was telling David before, throwing firecrackers while somebody's sleeping to wake them up.
Yeah, that would have been problematic. But
Hold on. As a 94 generation, like, you know what I'm saying? I will rival you. We have hot toes. You know about hot toes?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, where you spray somebody's can, like anything like that, like any type of like perfume or something, anything flammable, light their foot on fire and watch them run around and panic. It's fucking hilarious.
Yep. Yeah, we used to throw fire, like
that's regular.
We used to throw these at people.
Yep.
Oh fuck. Oh shit, that's not a game.
You'd be passed out from drinking all night. We would light up like 5 or 6 of them and throw them by you. Throw them at your head.
Oh my goodness.
While you're sound
That's
asleep.
just crazy stuff. That's just crazy stuff.
We had one buddy pass out. We stripped him naked and put him on a park bench.
Damn.
I love that shit. I love that crazy white boy shit. Yo, bro, I remember this one time my boy, I'm not going to say his name. You know what I'm saying? Grade 9, right? Like we went to this party, whatever. And he got really, really, really drunk. And he passed out. I left the party early, right? Apparently, they pierced his dick.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
That's a culture shock you don't want. Speaking of which.
That's a shock you don't want.
Bro, they pierced his dick. And I'm like, yo, bro, it's a rule amongst the black community. You don't go crazy drinking at white party.
Yeah.
For dick piercing reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
we got really drunk.
But those were the better times, you know what I'm saying?
We used to get.
He didn't die. He came to school next day. We were playing football, but it's cool.
We got really drunk one day and decided to see what was down a manhole, and it dropped on my buddy's foot and exploded his big toe into nothing.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah.
So what if you guys got disintegrated and blown up into nothing through that manhole? What then?
We carried him to the hospital. Literally, the whole front of his big toe exploded off. It just went boom, shot out.
How?
So
because we dropped the manhole on it.
The manhole cover?
It weighed like 300 pounds, dude. 400 pounds.
Oh, a manhole cover. I thought he dropped. I
thought he fell in the hole for a second.
No,
yeah.
No, the manhole cover slipped and fell on his foot.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
And exploded. You know the big meaty part of your big toe? Yeah, he doesn't have that anymore.
All right. So
you guys made fun of him after?
Yeah, the whole time we helped him to the hospital.
Call him shit like Hoppy and Limpy.
Oh yeah,
shit like that.
Shit.
All right. Hold on. I'm jumping back in a second. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Diabetes foot.
We're gonna have to continue this another day, but we've been chopping it off with Big Joe at DUI.
Oh my goodness!
I can't believe the amount of stuff the hijinks. So it just goes to say, regardless of the generation,
if you really want to sit down and talk about some crazy shit, like I've stolen a bulldozer.
Regardless of the generation, there is definitely some hijinks that occur. It's just a matter of what, you know what I mean, those hijinks were. Yeah. Joe, is there anyone you want to shout out before we lock it down?
I shout myself out. I'm that nigga.
That's what's up.
But
That's
shout
what's
out to
up.
all the man. Shout out to what's it called? Shout out to all my brethren in the B's. You know what I'm saying? Also just like go to my SoundCloud. Go to my YouTube, subscribe and like and do all that good shit. My YouTube is Big Joe 905. My my SoundCloud is Big Joe, but also search up Big Joe 905 and you'll find it the same ways. My Instagram, Big Joe __ 905. Yeah, bro, just check me out.
All
Oh, yo,
right.
also shout out to my nigga MK. So, cause me and my nigga just working on some.
All right.
You
All
know what I'm
right. All right. Jay has a way of creating chemistry with anybody I throw his way. So maybe that sample that you had that I sent you from the last time we connected, y'all can work on
saying?
something involving that too. Um
Yeah.
yeah. DUI in the building, joining us for Candid Conversations. And as you see, the conversations are candid. But I'm required elsewhere at the moment, so gonna have to wrap this up. But it's been episode 89 of
Oh, you
Candid.
don't say.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's episode
He
89 of
has to
Candid
talk wrestling.
Conversations.
I didn't notice. I didn't notice that you were distracted at all. You seem very focused.
That's why I'm
Very in
glad
tune
Jay
with the
was here.
conversation.
Very in tune. That's why I'm saying it is what it is, bro.
I love you, Block, man.
Much
You already
love,
know my
fam.
style, fam. Like you already
Yeah,
know it's
that's
love,
what,
fam.
I know. That's what I'm saying. We gotta have you in the house so you can actually, you know what I mean, see what it's like
So I can
during
actually
the
roast
show,
motherfuckers
man.
in public and shit.
Yeah, man.
Bro, bro. I was thinking about. I was looking over at the podcast, bro. That shit was hilarious, bro. Like
Oh
that
my
shit, like
gosh.
that ignorant shit, Troll Effect After Dark.
Yep.
Oh, yo, check out Troll Effects After Dark, bro. What you guys dealing with, bro? Check out my
Yeah,
episode of Troll Effects After Dark. Go to Culture Shock or like Share
Share
Shock
Shock.
and
CA.
stream the video that like my shit that I spat like stream. Look at the video of me and behind the upper space rapping, bro. Just do that, bro. Just
Hey,
like
wait a
share as
second.
much as you can.
Didn't we use a
Tell as
bit
much
of that
people
for
as
your
you can, like-
promo?
Yeah, we did.
Pardon
The
me?
promo's right here.
We used a bit of that for your promo.
Yeah, which is right here.
Mm.
Yeah, I was in the trench.
Recording?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me start this beat from the beginning because I don't think we will be able to hear it from all the way over here. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. B-I-G-J-O-E. There will be trouble if you try to play me.
That's it for right now. You know what I'm saying? Just a little minor tick. You know what I mean?
Aha! All right.
You
So
know the
for
vibes, man.
So for DUI and Big Joe, this is the block saying, speak up.